I really do love the fact that RJ Barrett's still in there. Like every time I see that now, I have to point it out. It's too funny. Oh man.
Oh my god.
What's going
man.
on, everybody? Happy Wednesday.
What up, y'all? Well, you talking about starting off on a funny level right now,
Right.
man.
Right.
Golly. That is
Oh
funny.
man.
That's comedy.
It's hilarious. Like, every time I see him, I laugh. And I know because I just know Dan's hurting if he has to see it. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sports Laugh and Chill. Obviously, yours truly's here. Rod's in the building. I think we're gonna have some others join us as we go on. Big day today. Big day because we're one day away from the finals starting.
Yes, sir.
So that's gonna be interesting. I know there's been a lot of talk, like some Kyrie LeBron stuff going on. There was the Luka Porzingis little situation, whatever that was. I know one thing Rod was looking at too, like not even finals related, but the whole Steph Curry generational talk. So there's that.
I need somebody
There
to get up
goes
here.
Unk in the
Yes.
building
What up?
in front of my
my
favorite building, Waffle House.
And
Oh,
you know
he
this.
brought
And
it.
you know this.
You see how he clowning right now, right?
What
Give
you
me a
mean?
second.
What you
This is
mean?
how we
You was
do
called
this.
You was called another day. What you mean?
No. Oh,
You was
carry
called another day.
on.
What
Carry
you
on.
talking about?
Carry on.
Hey, you started it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm just
All
saying.
right, no,
I can't
there's
say it like
there's a
that.
story here.
What's the story?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure that out. You said he's clowning. Like, what's going on?
Nah, cause see what happened. Like last show, he had a fire background. So I was like, well, don't Rod. Okay, there we go. He had a fire background. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But they brought it back old school. So I was like, well, you know what? It's a new show. Let me go ahead and bring one back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe me, him, and I, we get our artistic, creations going on, and maybe you never know. So, and besides, I don't have any I don't have any basketball background. So, next best
I
thing.
mean, listen,
I'm in the A.
about to say, sign me up for Waffle House any day. Any day.
All right,
That's what's gonna be
the All-Star.
facts. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can
It's
see
pretty cool
right
too.
now. He's still looking. He's still looking.
Carry on. Keep going. Carry on.
Jordan, you know where this one is, right?
Which one is that one?
Corner downtown.
Oh, okay.
Right across the street.
I think I know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool because we have some Georgia kids coming out here this weekend. They're from Buford High School, and so they're gonna see the Waffle House lanyard. I'm gonna bring it out for them one time.
Okay.
That's the thing about California, man. How do y'all not have Waffle House out here?
That's a good question.
I
didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But, whoa. IHOP used to be so fire when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now it's just.
I was like, oh, you got treated when you went to Waffle House.
Yeah.
Yeah,
IHOP had a different taste. You know what I'm saying? Now, nah, it ain't the same.
Like the syrup was good and rich. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And the egg,
well, they have like
all the way.
Berry. The
Do
strawberry.
they still have
like
all the
real
different
strawberry.
all the different syrups? Like, because I know they used to do that before.
And I ain't been to IHOP in a couple of years, bro. I ain't even lying to you.
Fair enough.
Shit.
Hey, facts,
I'll go to
Waffle
Waffle
House
House
is
before I go to
goated.
IHOP.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Any day of the week. Any day of the
Big,
week.
Big facts.
All right. Well, let's start getting into it. Like I said, big day since the finals are starting.
I need Gina on here. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna wait
I'm
for
waiting.
that. Right. I was gonna wait.
Yeah.
No. Let's get into the finals talk though. I mean, how do y'all think this is gonna go? How many games?
Carry on, Dennis. I'm
bro,
I'm a little side.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't. All I know.
He's
know.
Just up here for vibes.
That's it. I mean, all I know is that Porzingis
mad at
is
it.
playing. That's all I know. Ain't that how you say his name? Porzingis.
Porzingis,
you're right.
Yeah.
Facts.
All I know is I know he was hurt for whatever reason, and I know he's supposed to be playing. And with him in it, it boosts their chances. But if anything, I'm Mavs in 6. I'm with Brandon. Brother Fable. Mavs in 6.
B-Dub, what up, bro?
Although I hate every Texas team out there, but whatever. Every one of them. I don't care which one it is.
Why?
I don't care what.
Even the Spurs.
TCJC. I don't none of them. I don't like none of them.
Not. But what the Spurs do?
Because they in Texas.
What is
just because they're anywhere near the Cowboys?
Yeah, there you go.
Just because they're anywhere near the Cowboys.
Now I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, when I was like a little jet, when I'm talking a jet, I'm talking like 6 and 7. I'm not gonna lie. I liked SMU. I liked them a lot. I was like SMU. I like them better than TCU.
Was that when they had the death penalty?
Dickerson?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I like Craig James.
Right, but then when I got older and found out like they'll never win shit, I was like, okay, well, I gotta figure out something else. I mean, they're still good. I mean, what they won like I think one year they won like 10-0 or something like that.
I don't know. They're decent. I mean, we'll see what they do now. They're in the ACC with us.
Yeah, but yeah. So go ahead, Rod. I don't know anything. I'm here for the
Mavs. I would like Mavs in 6 being a Laker fan. Period. Point blank. I'm not even gonna fake a front. You know, I'd be a fool to sit up here and think otherwise. But yeah, I got Mavs. Yeah, I want Mavs in 6, and I just want a good game. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. He is definitely
you see how he did
from here. You know what I'm saying? From the city.
Wheeler High School.
Yeah. So that's what I got going on. So that's what it is right now.
No, I feel that. I'm picking. I think it goes 7. I think it does, but I'm picking Dallas. And the reason why is like I've been saying all along with the Celtics, right? Obviously, I mean, most talented team out there, but the fact that they have all these lulls in certain moments, like they just don't have that. Who's that dude that just, just gets them going when things go down, right? Like, obviously it used to be, what was the coach's name? Ime Udoka, right? Like he had that kind of energy and mentality of like, all right, no, we're not lacking. We're not going to drop this production down right now. They don't have that. So whenever they just go in these lulls, and I'm like, you can't do that with Dallas. And obviously, of course, Dallas, once they made all those trades, Dallas is like a really, like, we don't think about them for defense because they got Luka and Kyrie. Like, I get it. Dallas is one of the better teams defensively after they made the trades for like PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. So that's the thing for me. And then, yeah, I think also too, if you do like, you want to go like check the boxes position by position, right? Even just head coach. I'm taking Jason Kidd over Missoula. And then you go, I think on the wings, because I'm looking at this in terms of, let's say Luka's the point guard, Kyrie's the 2, right? And then go from there. Dallas has the advantage of point. It's kind of a toss-up, I guess you could say, at the 2. And then I'm going Jason Tatum. But what's interesting, and to your point, right? Because like I know Porzingis is going to be back. What's he going to be like when he's back, though? Like he's been out how many weeks now?
Too long.
Like it's been a few weeks, and again, Dallas has like a rotation of bigs that can be a little physical with them, and so we'll see what it's like for him trying to get his rhythm back. Also, what does Boston do overall with their offense, right? Like you want to get him back into the rhythm, but at the same time, you can't sacrifice the offense to get Porzingis in the rhythm. So no, I'm interested to see how that goes, but just the way Dallas plays too, right? Like who's that one dude they have off the bench? Let me look this up because like I thought it was so interesting when you saw it in the last series. Luka would tell old dude like, "Oh no, you got it, bro. Like go cook." And just let them go. Like they're just playing with this confidence right now where, obviously all the pressure, in my opinion, is on Boston. Like how many times are you going to get here and not get it done? Dallas, Kyrie's already cemented. He already has a championship. And then Luka is still like what 25, 26. So, and this is his first time in the finals. So, like, yeah, if he wins it, that's going to be a whole different conversation. But if he loses, it's not the end of the world. Like Boston, you done been to all those Eastern Conference finals. You made it. This is going to be the second time now this group has made it to the finals. You got to get it done. So that pressure part too for me is another reason why I'm going to go with Dallas.
Wise, what up, my brother?
What up, Wise?
What's good with you?
All right,
What up, y'all?
answer. Oh,
What's good with you, bro?
Can't
my
let
man
that
just stepped
big.
up in here like he was like, man.
He just
Came in
vibing
here
too.
like he was David. Yeah, he came in here like he was David Ruffin or something. You know,
Not
I
David
gotta
Ruffin,
see
that's
y'all
wild.
motherfuckers.
No, I couldn't hear anything in the headset. So
Hey,
What
guys,
about you,
speak
Wise?
to
How do you think this series is gonna go?
the finals,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't trust Boston. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't trust
I
Boston.
don't either.
I don't trust them. So I think you were saying something about they got all the pressure. I agree. I just don't trust Boston. So I think Dallas, they got a shot, man. So hopefully it goes like 6 games, but it might get ugly fast, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get ugly. I think it's gonna go 7.
We about to
I
find
can
out.
see it be 7. I just hope that whatever we're doing for recruiting, can I at least watch some of the games? Like, I'd appreciate it.
Oh,
we get started with this OV tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll see about another. I think I said 3. That was gonna be my goal. We set the over under at 2.5 in terms of commits for this weekend. I'm gonna say we get 3.
Dang.
Oh, okay. You tapped
We're
in.
gonna
Got
get
it.
3.
You
Oh,
tapped
yeah.
Hella tapped in. This man believe in his standard, boy. He
Absolutely.
must got a. Yeah, you got a mouthpiece. Pause like that.
Ah!
Said what I said. See, before I even got the rest of it.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, it's like, so it's cool. Like what we do, and we have this phrase. And the phrase is don't let them get to campus. Because like how we like the information that we have right on the academic side, the football side, and then of course you just see campus itself, right? Like think about it. Some of these people, they're coming from Kansas and like Ohio, like all these other places. Like then all of a sudden you get to campus, like we take them down Palm Drive, right? Like seeing all the palm trees, you see the church and all that. Like you let them get on campus, it might be a done deal. This might be a done deal. Like we got 4 commits last week, so yeah, I think we're gonna get 3 this week.
And you got the good weather right now too, so
Exactly.
yeah, that's got to help. So
hey, there you go. Like I said, don't let them get to campus.
right.
Don't do it.
Don't let them get to campus.
Oh, speaking about somebody,
sprinkle little blonde hairs, blue
All
eyes,
right.
just sprinkle some around. Hey, that's what it is. Hey,
Hey,
they'll commit.
whatever it takes to get on the committee,
Hey,
right?
Hey,
Yeah.
first off.
Hey,
that-
and for those out there, hey, that works. Point blank.
well,
period. Y'all
here's
do
the
what y'all
thing:
want.
you can't say it works because every college does that. All
There
right,
you
I'm
go.
saying that based off of when I was being recruited. Like I get, Mom, I didn't do anything. I'm just saying I know it happens.
I did.
I didn't.
Mom.
I was in a relationship. I was good. Also, shout out to Rose Bowl. I know that stadium very well.
Okay.
Home.
Oh.
Home.
Okay.
Very, very well.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Home.
Hey, never lost to
However you wanna look
UCLA.
at it.
2-time Rose Bowl champ. I'm just saying.
It just
Know
passed
all
due
about
for
it.
me. I don't care about the Rose Bowl part.
Fair enough.
past
Fair
due.
enough. Hey, but speaking about this, because I know someone who balled out in the Rose Bowl, Christian McCaffrey. Shout out my guy for getting paid. Hey, shout out C-Mac,
Good
got
topic.
Oh,
paid.
did he?
Good topic.
Who you get?
Yeah, great topic. Got that extension. I think it's what, 2 years, 19 per. You know, it's funny. So that's for everyone that's wondering about the running back market. Well, when you're the best running back in the game, you don't worry about a running back market. You set the market, and that's what C-Mac did. So shout out to him. I mean, I know he doesn't need extra, but I'm sure that extra paycheck will come in handy as he's getting married here in a few weeks. So yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a
I
lot
don't know
there.
what that means.
It's gonna be a lot there to pay
What does
for.
that mean?
We all know what that means.
What does that mean, Dennis? I want to know.
3 things: when you get paid, when you get married, when you had that baby. That's when them yards start to go down. That production starts to go down.
Oh no!
Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, you know,
No.
hey, there's one person that ain't saying nothing in here.
Well, it's because he's thinking about somebody else on the
He said
exact
the same
same
thing.
team. He's thinking about somebody else on the same team.
Hey, that's it.
Hilarious.
What's up, Shell? Appreciate you.
What up, Shell?
Yeah, what's up?
For real. Man,
But that's the thing for me.
Shell,
though.
hey, Shell, I gave you some love on your IG today. Just letting you know, it showed you a little bit of love on IG.
Well, here's a good question though. Shout out our folk over at the barbershop Sports Talk.
shout out to y'all fellas.
I gotta get back on their show sometime soon. That was fun. Who's the next running back that's gonna get that CMC money? I would say, well, I mean, that was gonna be the thing. First off, you have to be a dual, like versatile back like he is. And so with that, and I mean, I got to wait and see what he does, or these next 2-3 years, because honestly, the only person that's the thing. I don't even think it's second best, because how many backs are like Chris? Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, let's throw some out there. What, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, but Nick Chubb's coming off an injury. If Nick Chubb was healthy, right, I would put him up there. But I got to see what he's like when he's coming back. But no, like, why? To your point, I was going to say Bijan might be the one that's closest, just because again, he can do, he can be that weapon in the pass game and running the ball. But still, that's tough, right? 19 per for a running back, like.
Yeah, they were talking about like the market channel. Like, it still ain't no market really. Like, it's.
I know. And that's why I was saying you said it when you're Christian, because like that that's
it's what it is. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it is Bijan. I mean, but that's still like another 2-3 years down the line.
Exactly. Like, oh, it's not going to happen soon.
Yeah.
The only person I can think of that where it could happen soon would be Saquon, but again, because of his injury situation, like, how can you really justify doing that?
I mean, if he balls out in Philly this year, he might get a nice little bag. It won't be too crazy, but yeah, it'll be something.
Yeah, that's because not Josh Jacobs.
He in Green Bay, huh?
He's in Green Bay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got another one for Kyren Williams.
Oh, your Rams, yeah. I mean,
that's a solid one.
I can see that.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Solid.
He had a good second half for real. Well, good season.
Yeah, but like really, really, really started going, later on.
Yeah.
I would just say though, I think Bijan would be my first choice.
Hey Dennis, what you think about Saquon? How you think he gonna be?
I think he'll be decent this year. I mean, he's not gonna put up a lot of yards. I think we talked about this once, but I mean, he'll be a decent running back. I mean, he'll have touchdowns, but a lot of his yards and a lot of his touchdowns are gonna be negated because of the other options that Jalen has. So it's like, let's just say, for the sake, just for example, he's getting 20 touchdowns a year. Well, he's not going to get 20 touchdowns a year because Jalen's got to spread that wealth around. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to get those.
Jonathan Taylor's another good one.
Yeah, he's not going to get that. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to get a lot of the, second and twos, i.e. the tush push. You know what I'm saying? So he may not get those. But his production will be there only because he's a threat. So I mean, they're definitely going to come up with plenty of packages for him to get the ball. But at that point in time, it's more like, to me, it's more of a yak thing to me with him. Like, what are you getting after the catch? What are you getting once you get touched initially? That's
also one thing real quick too, Terradome. So Jonathan Taylor, that's a great name to add into this, by the way. He had 3-year $42 million just last year, so he just got paid, right?
Yeah. So
major.
They didn't want to pay him at first, so
didn't he hold out for a minute?
it was messy. It was like that am I holding out or am I getting traded?
Because what's up, Dan?
The owner.
Dan the man.
But no, it's interesting though, because with this, I mean, of course, there's the one question everyone's going to go back to with the 49ers again, talking about CMC getting that extension. What now about, BA? What about Debo? Y'all saw how Debo sounded and looked during that press conference, and then of course, like I know a lot of that cap space that the Niners now set up for next year, that's going to go to Brock. So it's an interesting situation. I mean, overall, it feels like to me, I really do think that the Niners are going to try to run it back fully this year. And then after that, you just see what goes on.
Bingo.
I mean, they are. I already told them they're going to have to choose. It's going to be Christian or Debo. They can't keep both. So they made the decision. So at the end of the year, Debo's going to be gone. Like, it's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
adios, Debo.
There he is.
DA will be fine.
Yep.
But
we all said
it was always
before
coming to
the
that
season
point.
started. Exactly.
It was always going to be that. So
it was going to be that.
Yeah.
It's just a mere fact of, I think what really needs to happen, because I heard a scenario where it kind of made sense. You got to re-sign Fred Warner. And if you re-sign Fred Warner, it opens up like even more cap. And it would help us to get almost like close to 30-something, 38 mil or something like that. Even that much more. So I feel like, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting, BA to get back up in there. Pause. So I don't know. It just makes sense to, just go on and do it. Or just outright hey man, pay the man his money. Then on top of that, we still got 2 corners that still ain't got re-signed and paid also.
I'm happy you said stuff like that.
It's a whole bunch.
People don't realize it's like they have so much money tied up in the players already. It's easy to say, oh, just sign so-and-so for this or sign so-and-so for that. You got to calculate that because they already got to calculate Brock money coming. And
that's also the thing. Like why the Niners and why y'all expect them to be so good now is what's going to it's going to cost you in the future. Because you have top tier players at almost every position. That's just that's how this goes.
It's gonna cost you some. Yeah.
It's gonna that's just the name of the game, especially in a salary cap sport, right? It's not baseball where you can literally pay everybody whatever.
And on top of that, look how we drafted. We drafted wide receivers. Come on now, look at how everything is played out. Like, hey man,
right? Take a rocket scientist.
Yeah, right. But also, but this is my thing. But then my thing is this though, and us Niner fans know this though. But Debo, how he talks at the press conference, that's normally how he talk. He don't never talk up there like he don't have an attitude. So
that is very
for people
true.
to look at, for people to look at this and be like, "Oh, look at how he sounded in this," and I'm like, "Dog, he sounds like this all the time to us. This is nothing new." But I mean, I get it. People want to make this a story. All right, cool. Enjoy it.
He know what's up. Like he already know what
exactly.
He know.
He know his fate.
It ain't no surprise.
He know his fate is sealed. You got one more year in the Niners jersey at best.
At best, and lucky if they don't send you to Cleveland.
That's why
he changed his jersey number to 1 for 1 year.
Be real. Yeah.
Right. He got uno mas. One more.
I'll say this. First of all, he ain't getting traded. They'll dump him anything after the season. If he gets traded during the season, something went.
I don't see that
wrong.
either.
Something went completely wrong.
Way wrong.
Weird cheeks.
I just don't see it during the season. Like it just doesn't make sense now. That's why I said you would trade. And I asked this in our group. I said it to Dan yesterday, and I was like, "So why would we trade him after the draft? It wouldn't make sense now to get him off. Like
the Niners would have to be like 1-6, 1-7.
Yeah,
for you to try to trade somebody mid-season.
Yeah,
and obviously
that's not going to happen. Sense.
No,
that's why I was like, now after the season, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I said that last year. Yeah, it's either make up y'all mind on which one. And I think the reason why BA is holding out is to even ensure that much more to be like, okay.
Well, not even just that. I mean, he just won by seeing Justin Jefferson getting what he just got. The more you hope,
Bingo.
because guess what? Remember, CD Lamb still has not gotten his extension
Hello. Both of them ain't been at many camps. So,
yet. Mm-hmm.
hey.
Well, I mean, what do we expect? What do we expect? BA is sitting back. I mean, CMC has had 2 deals to BA's none. So yet again, he has to sit back and watch people around him get paid. And he's just sitting there as the 49ers figure it out. What does that even mean? But it's all good. I mean, we know how long they wait. We'll get ready to go into the first preseason game, and BA will finally get signed or something, and go from there. But hey man, we'll definitely see. I still think the Niners front office is a little slow, but we'll find out.
It's just like this whole
Wait.
situation.
What are they slow about?
I mean, just slow in the brain.
You mean they slow? Oh,
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, not like slow in getting the deals done. We know that. That's obvious. I mean, they do that all the time. They don't come out and just pay their players first for whatever reason. They got to wait till everyone has been signed, and then the negotiations can begin. I guess I don't know. So
see, actually, they did though. That used to be their thing. They always signed players early, so they were ready to go. When they didn't have any cap issues, it's easy to do that.
They ain't got no cap issues now.
They do. They have too many people that are already.
We got too many people to re-sign.
Yeah, they got to re-sign players.
They're coming up on contract.
Top of the pay scale for their position already.
For their position.
Both
are cornerbacks.
It's not like that,
who's the person that needs to be addressed now?
Both are cornerbacks.
They coming up, and
Both
you still have to account for. You have a quarterback that might get $50 million. Like you got to account for that.
One of our cornerbacks is an All-Pro.
Your owner
one of our
opened up his mouth
cornerbacks.
and said
One of
he's
our
gonna reset
cornerbacks
the
is an
market.
All-Pro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any hope
exactly.
I had of Brock taking a lesser deal went out the door. So
that's
way
over.
out the door.
I mean, Brock has performed every single year he's been in the league.
But it's not even how he's performed, is what Jed York said. So now if you're Brock's agent, when it's time to go to that negotiating table, say, remember what you said about my quarterback?
Keep that same energy.
You remember what you said he's going to do? Okay.
Keep that same energy.
What I'm interested in is find out what Tua gets. What Tua gets is that's gonna be Brock's contract gonna look a lot like Tua. So whatever Tua gets,
no, it will not. It will not.
I'm telling you, it
contract is going to be higher than Tua's.
It won't, not by much. Trust me on that one. Whatever Tua gets,
that might be closer than what you think it will be. Dan.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
That might be closer than what you think. That's not me saying that I think that Brock and Tua are the same player.
It has nothing to do with that.
It's just how
it's how the finances are going to play out.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Brock going to get 50 a year?
No, I don't think.
We're about to find out.
He'll get some around, because remember, Mahomes has 50.
Purdy, so Brock Purdy, by the time he comes, because you don't have to technically sign Brock Purdy until what? Next year?
Yeah, you want to play that game.
So I mean,
don't wait too long now.
That game. We said that like the 49ers don't play that game. Want to play that game? They play that game all the time. That's
different when it's a quarterback. It's different when it's a quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know John Lynch or anybody else looking that is going to be any different. I don't. That's the slowness that I mean that this front office has. I don't. None of their moves make sense. It makes sense. So you got 2 DBs that need to be paid. You got this person that needs to be paid. You got this person that needs to be paid. You ain't got no salary cap room, but you do. You have the 7th most salary cap space in the league. Number 7 on the list as a team. So what do you mean you ain't got no money? Like, the whole point of doing CMC's deal was for y'all to clear up cap space. So what are we talking about at this point? So it's funny that everybody gains the 49ers' attention except BA. That's why I asked who's the next person on the list to get paid. So if you got all these people that need to get paid, then you mean to tell me BA is not a priority?
You're about to pay 2 players in top 5 of their position. A wide receiver, which you see the market's already at 30 million, and now a quarterback is probably going to be 50. You got 2 players about to take up a lot of space. and you might get relief after the season if Trent retires, which I anticipate.
But
So you
also
might get a
remember,
little
for a
bit-
team that's still very run heavy, mind
Yes.
you, not even. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't
No
like
need
a
to
gun,
address that, by the way.
air raid type of offense.
I understand all of that. I just, again, why didn't they trade Debo or BA if they ain't got no money? That's my question.
Because you got it.
The-
That's the
again,
point. You
like,
got to
you
find
got- you
time
got-
to make this, like, to get the
But certain
math,
things
to
make
the math work.
sense. Exactly. Certain things got to
Like-
make sense. On top of that, you still got BA who was still on his actual rookie deal.
Yeah.
So he can play this actual year out.
And he won't.
What do you mean he won't?
He's not gonna have a choice, honestly.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a
If they
choice. You
go-
know how
if
much
they say,
money
hey,
he's gonna lose
So-
Yeah,
by
he's
doing
not gonna
that.
do
So
that.
then, so
Come
get-
on,
so
he's not gonna
team-wise,
Le'Veon Bell this.
So
Yeah,
if
he's
he
not
fool to
gonna
do
so if
that.
he goes to camp, so if he comes to camp with no new deal, you telling me he's
He might not come to camp with no new deal, but eventually, I think it's week 7, week 8. Eventually, if he want the season to count for him, he gonna come.
he got
show
to show up.
Yeah.
That's all good. But now you got a disgruntled receiver that is
up.
playing
Oh,
for
if
you.
it gets to that point, it's over.
So my question becomes then, so BA walks and Debo walks, y'all depending on Ricky now. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how
What?
this works because
Where you going? How you get, bro? How you even get that? That don't even make
How'd I
sense.
get
How you
what?
got there? How
how
you
did
get
I get
that?
what? Debo being gone and BA being gone?
Yeah.
So after next year, you're keeping Debo?
Who said that? Nobody said that.
I'm saying that y'all not keeping Debo after next year.
Correct.
Everybody's
We're saying the
saying
same
that.
thing.
Everybody
We're all
said that.
saying that.
We've said
what
that
I'm
for a
also
year
saying
now.
Is, so if you're not going to pay BA, then you're not going to have him next year neither. He's going to dip. He's going to go somewhere else. What are you going to do? Franchise him? You're going to put him in a T. Higgins
Could.
situation?
They very
You
well
could.
can do that.
You
Yeah,
could. But again, do you have a T. Higgins situation now?
I don't think he'll get that far, but I'm saying he gonna be there this year, and if they want to, they can franchise him next year. The problem with franchising is all that money gonna be on one lump year, which next year they're not gonna be able to afford. So
Bruh,
it's
yeah,
it's
bruh.
gonna be
Y'all
in their
think-
best
y'all
interest to
think
get a
that-
deal done.
Hey, do you think T. Higgins is playing on that franchise tag this year? Just a question.
I don't know what T. Higgins is doing. I mean, T. Higgins right now, his options is getting how can I say this? It's getting slimish. So I don't know what T. Higgins plans on doing, but if he want that year to count, he gonna show up eventually. He'll sign that tenure.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, he gonna want to eat.
Maybe.
Le'Veon Bell set the tone. Ain't nobody skipping a year.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's doing that.
You
again.
ain't that gifted to do that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all gonna
Yeah.
play yourselves out. Shout out to you. What up, Auntie Debbie? Yeah, we not about to do that, man. Not
And
both of
didn't
them
Le'Veon
for
come
no
back and say
strength.
that was the biggest mistake he did?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
he absolutely
that was
did.
stupid. That was stupid.
Absolutely.
especially in his position.
He thought he had the leverage. Okay.
Mm-mm.
They was like, yeah, go on,
That
go on,
credit got the
go on
leverage.
and do your thing, bro. Go on and do your thing. Next up, and never look back.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's all or nothing. I guess.
So
it's
why is
all
he
or
catching
nothing
strays in
for
the chat? What I
49ers.
miss? What happened, Christian?
It's all or nothing. Again, none of that
Nah,
goes
from
no-
what Dan
no-
just said about the Ricky getting the strays, because when he
Oh,
said,
okay,
"Oh,
I
so
was
y'all
like-
just gonna do it with Ricky," and I was like, huh?
Well, I mean, he's the rookie first round pick receiver.
"Yeah, he's a first round receiver for sure." Yeah, I'm with you on that part.
I mean, he gonna be
But
there a lot.
Devo said, "Hey, so how you feel about Ricky? You know, and everything." I was impressed by him. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard dudes just stand up there and be like, "Hey, man, he sucked." What you expect him to say?
Yeah.
We running around in shorts right now.
Right, like, dog. Nobody getting hit out there. Nobody, none of that. Like, come on, man. How does he look out there? He's catching a football. He's catching a football. Not getting hit. No type of contact right now. This is flag football right now that they playing.
Like, it's
It's
literally a
so
rule that you cannot have contact.
Yeah, like
It,
When the ball's in the air or anything like
I
that.
hope you look good out there right now.
what's crazy is Quentin Mitchell came back and told AJ Brown the other day. I guess apparently Quentin don't really talk a lot. They say he's very quiet. He said the first thing he said to AJ, he looked at him. I guess it was a route he ran. And he looked at me and said, "Man, that route you ran was trash." That's the first words he said to him. He's like, "Damn." He's like, "What?" He said, "Okay." He said, "But I like that." He said, "It's good that he said that." He said, "But just understand, like, we gonna have to go 1-on-1, and I want you to keep that same energy." I was like, "Oh,
I mean, I don't even really know AJ Brown as a route runner like that anyway.
nah." He's just strong.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right.
This
Hey,
is
I
a
gotta
good
head
one.
out in like 10 minutes, so I really want to hear this. I know Gina's not in here; she's not going to make it on today, but we do have Wise in here, so I gotta hear this one. I gotta hear this. Rod, I'm gonna let you start it off because this was a
okay.
conversation
Hold
I
on, let
know
me
on Gil's
make sure I
Arena.
get everything.
Yeah,
All right.
let me fix it.
It was on Gil's Arena. They were talking about generational players, generational talents. One of the players that came up was Steph Curry, and Gilbert Arenas was talking about how no, Steph is not a generational talent. I know where Rod stands on this, and so Rod, for everybody else, is Steph a generational player? And if not, why not?
Absolutely not.
Huh?
No, he's not a generational talent. Nobody was talking about Steph Curry coming out and being some generational talent when he was in college. Nobody was. Nobody was. Nobody was talking about him being transcendent and changing the game the way he did. Nobody said that. Nobody did. Now, the man came into the beginning of his career. He had them bum ankles. Shout out to Nike back then because they was trashing his ankles back then. So he went on and went to Under Armour and then became what he became. But generational talent, nah. Greatest shooter, absolutely. Generational talent, dog, that's different. Wembanyama, generational talent. LeBron James, generational talent. Kobe's not a generational talent. Who did he take after? So, with that being said, generational wise, no.
All right. My turn.
Go ahead, Wise.
I think we
Or
have
anybody.
we have two issues here, or not even issues. I think it's two different statements that could be made. The term sounds like generational talent is what we're talking about. That could be debated. It depends on how serious you're taking the shooting ability of the player. And in this case, Steph. Have you seen anybody shoot the ball like Steph? Now, Rod mentioned, he wasn't this super talent that came out of college and da-da-da-da-da. And then he ran off some accolades that Steph received or happened or got over his career so far. I guess I'm looking at is he a generational player versus a generational talent? Talent, we debate. Okay, that's cool. Is he a generational player? In my eyes, yes, he's a generational player. So I guess we need to find out, or I need to know, what are we defining as talent? Are we talking about just physical ability, like LeBron, Jordan, size, like Wembanyama, Shaq? I'm like, what are we saying? The player's generational or the talent is generational?
If I'm gonna look at talent would be as far as you leading your team and say if things are just on you alone as the focal star, Steph ain't getting it done. Like, let's keep it a buck.
2022.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, there have been years where who else was on the court? Clay was back, wasn't he? Draymond was there, wasn't he?
Same Clay.
He wasn't.
Hold on.
Clay.
Hold on. Is the respect factor still there? Yes or no? As him being Clay. Y'all don't want to. Y'all.
He was literally just coming back. Like, what are we talking about though? The respect factor. What he carried Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, who barely played in the finals. Looney, Jordan Poole, Iguodala didn't even play at all. He was on the bench. If you look at that team, Steph carried a lot. Like that chip was crazy. Like that chip was crazy. So
The
I would
freshman
almost say your two young guns helped win that championship in 2022. If I'm talking about your Jordan Poole and what's your boy? He sucked right now, but he used to be good. What was his name?
You already
Oh,
said
He
it.
just got paid a couple years ago.
you talking about Wiggins?
Jordan Poole.
Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, Wiggins.
Thank you. I couldn't think of his
Wiggins
name.
was a good player. in that
So
He played.
that
He was the second best player in the
2022,
series.
Wiggins and Jordan Poole probably were your two young guns that helped y'all win that ring. Because it wasn't Steph alone. Steph might have got Steph MVP or Finals MVP. But if we keep it in
Nobody's
the buck,
ever going to do it alone. It's not an alone statement. Nobody's winning
we
it alone.
We understand
It's-
that, but when you made that statement,
he carried
as
a
in,
lot.
look at 2022 as if Steph carried the whole team. I'm telling you, Andrew
Well,
Wiggins
who did it
and
by
Jordan
themselves
Poole
then?
played
Who did it
major
by
parts
themselves
in that
then?
championship run.
Who did it by themselves then?
No,
Who carried the
I'm
team
not-
by themselves?
Listen, I'm not questioning what you said. I get that nobody does it by themselves. You
Right.
made the statement as if he did, and I'm telling you he didn't. I'm agreeing with you that he didn't.
In this conversation, I think it's safe to say what we're debating is, did he carry a team? He carried a team. That's what Steph did. He carried the heavy load for that championship. That's what he did. His first championship, you can be like, all right, they had a cool little team. Clay was balling. Iguodala was doing his thing. They had a nice little young team. Then you had the KD years, right? But 2022, wasn't no KD. Clay was hobbling around the court. Wiggins helped in the playoffs. Jordan Poole helped in the playoffs. But they went up against a really good Celtics team, who a lot of people picked the Celtics to beat the Warriors.
A young Celtics team. Inexperienced Celtics teams. Let's
How many
not try
times does it go to
that
the Eastern
Celtics
Conference
team-
Finals to
they
be
just
ball
inexperienced?
it out of control.
3 years prior to that.
So whoa. Wait, we saying Eastern Conference Finals is the same as the finals?
I didn't say that, but I'm
We
not
didn't
going to
say
say
that,
that.
but you acting like they just got there.
No,
Like,
he brought up the Eastern Conference Finals. That's why I'm saying, whoa, hold on now.
I didn't say it was the
Let's not
same,
make
but I mean, we're sitting here saying that as if
They-
like
they
were
weren't
just
the
some immature
Timberwolves.
playoff group. Which
yeah, they
were
weren't
not.
OKC. Like it wasn't that. Like people picked Boston. They were ready to crown Boston, especially after the first game. Like it was like, oh, Boston's about to do something.
But true. But we see that experience wins out damn near all the time. So people
Won't get
were
an
a little
argument from me.
presumptuous in 2022 with Boston. I mean, certainly people wanted to see Boston win because they got tired of seeing Golden State and didn't even expect Golden State to make it as far as they did that year, if we be in a buck.
And that's the point.
So I mean,
What up, Judge
okay,
William?
if that's your point, then I think that's the point that needs to be said versus just being like Steph did it all, because he didn't.
It's all in the same. It's all in the same.
But
It's
that
all
one
in
year
the
he
same.
did it. But let's not
Why is
discount
Halliburton-
the help that he still had. Because at the end of the day, you still got 3 people on your team that have won rings with him. Let's
Right.
hold on. How did he look
let's
when
celebrate what
hold on,
Draymond
hold
did
on.
in the 2022
hold on,
NBA
hold
Finals.
on, hold on.
He
How did he
clapped a
look?
lot.
How
He
did
clapped a lot.
hold on? How did he look? How did he look without Draymond
Steph.
or Clay?
When? In 2022?
Right.
Any year.
In 2022,
Without
he looked pretty
Draymond
damn
and
good.
Clay.
Pretty good. Yeah. I was like,
They were there in the
Draymond
finals,
even said it
bro.
on his podcast. Remember after game 3, Draymond talked about it on his podcast. No, it was after game 4, how he's just like, hey, that Boston crowd got to me. I wasn't there. So guess who came along
he
and
got
saved the
benched.
day, putting up 40 plus in game 4. He said, don't worry, I got this. But here was what my question was gonna be for you, Rod, because you brought up the
Damn, you just ignored my question.
I answered it.
God damn. I did
All right.
ask the question of how did he look without Clay and Draymond being out there.
2022, he looked pretty good.
I don't give a damn about 2020. I keep saying this.
But that's the run
What
that
am I
we're
not
talking
saying?
about. That's what
Okay,
we're talking about.
Here, okay.
And I
Congratulations
think
to
for me-
22. What
I'm gonna
else
let you get
about
the question off. I was gonna say this
is
real
this the only year?
Go
He
for it.
played?
No, I'm saying it because you make the statement that he didn't have any
Move that
singular
goalpost.
moment of doing anything, and I'm saying the
There's no
2022
goalpost being
championship-
moved.
You said what?
Y'all ain't answering the question.
Talking
Goalpost
about
being moved.
2022 championship.
I was wondering what Jordan was doing. I was like, what
Y'all
Jordan
started
doing?
talking that
As
shit.
soon as
I
he
never
said, I was
said
like,
nothing
we
about
moving the goalpost.
2022. What are y'all talking about here? Y'all changing
What?
the narrative on this, moving
First
the
off,
goalposts and all
what-
this dumb shit.
First off, why
If
is
I
already
asked
even
the
said it?
question,
Why is that already said? And we answered the question.
We
We said,
answered the
okay, well,
question.
what about besides that?
you're right. You're right.
Why? Did you not already say you talked about the KD years and
We talked
did
about
you
the
not
KD
already say
years,
that?
the first championship. I'm saying the 2022 is, if you look at it, you can say that's Steph's signature championship.
Yes.
A year they weren't supposed to win. A year they weren't favored to win. They went ahead and got it done.
They wasn't
Steph
favored
did
to
what he
go.
needed to do. You said
Right.
what?
They weren't favored to
They
go.
wasn't even favored to go.
Right, and
God
that's
damn
what I'm
it,
saying. Because Rod had said, when did Steph pretty much ever do it alone? That's pretty much what I was getting at. You could say his 2022 championship season, Steph did what he had to do. So, again, in my opinion,
he did what he had to do, or he did what he was supposed to do. Because that's where, if
whatever
we're
you want to
talking
call it,
about
however you want to
generational
word it, it got done. I
Okay,
don't care how you
feel
word it.
I
It
just
got
want
done.
to make sure if we're on that level, like,
He's
I mean,
a
about damn
generational
time.
player.
I mean,
That's how I feel about it. He's a generational player. Generational talent is two different arguments, in my opinion. Is he a talent like that? He's not jumping out the gym. Again, it's all how you value the shooting. Do you feel like the shooting is a generational talent? I could argue that it is. You haven't seen anything like him before. I mean, he's completely changed the game from the youth level up. You guys know, you guys coach basketball. You've seen it. These kids are out here shooting half-court shots. Like, it's all how you look at the definition of what we're calling generational.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Steph grew up in the era
That's
of
fair.
and one. That's why he even started shooting like that. Like, so
Steph, hold on.
it wasn't Steph that changed that shit. And one changed that shit. But go ahead.
No,
If
no. Steph
And
changed
what
it.
didn't change nothing? Shooting?
No,
Nobody's shooting in and one. What
No.
what videos were you watching?
I ain't see Spider shooting from way out there. I ain't see Arab there, the professor shooting way out there. I ain't see none of that.
Oh, I saw.
Hey, yo, ain't
dribbling
shooting
and
from out
dunks.
there. Escalade, rest in peace, ain't shooting from out there. Rod, I
Shut
saw
up,
you had
man.
your hand raised. So what's up? You're muted right now.
Yeah, you muted.
I was saying that when you asked the question about we had never seen a shooter or anything before that or whatever, and I was saying I disagree with that part because for me, Chris Jackson, aka Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, was on a trajectory that way until he stopped praying and standing up for the national anthem, and they blackballed him and got him out of the league. Now, I feel like he would have been arguably one of the greatest shooters, but they took that away from him. So when this whole notion of being brought up like we've never seen a shooter like that, I'm like, I disagree with that. But the only reason why is because of Steph getting the impact in the years that, and on top of that, he played. The Warriors drafted properly. Much respect to y'all. Not going to discredit that. I think absolutely how everything, the chips fell for you guys. I think that was it worked. Y'all meshed together. So, that's how I look at it. I just look at it from the year. Go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say that's fair, right? Because I mean, you obviously can speak better on Mahmoud or Abdul Rauf than I can just because of the age part of it, right? But even and this is, I mean, part of this too is also solid game. It was different then than it is now, all that. But I was looking at it. There's only 1 year, even in the time where Mahmoud Abdul Rauf played, where he shot over 5 threes a game. Steph's never shot fewer than 8 threes a game in his entire career. Like, it's still different. The volume,
the game is totally different.
But
Absolutely,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
the
I
game
think
is totally different.
I just said that. I said I understand that because the game is different, but still.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. So like that was the thing. But I was gonna ask you because I know you brought up like Steph coming out of Davidson. People weren't really talking about him like this, right? But like with LeBron or Wemby, guys like that, they were. So if we were gonna go back to the generational talent part, right? Like what are the characteristics for you? And this is not an argument. I'm just curious. Like, what are the characteristics for you that would make you a generational talent?
Generational talent, Tiger Woods. Generational talent, Serena Williams. Generational talent, Mike Tyson. Generational talent, Shaq. Generational talent, who else? Magic. These are generational talents in different sports, different eras and everything. That's my thing and my definition of generational talent. I feel like nobody was talking about Steph like that as a generational talent coming out of Davidson.
So that's what I'm saying.
Do
like,
I think he was going to be a good player? Absolutely. That talk, yes. But generational talent, no.
Well, that's what I'm asking is like, so does that mean that you have to be talked about from a certain period of time? Like you said, Magic, of course, when he was at Michigan State, it's like, hey, when this dude gets to the league, he's going to be this, right? Serena, when she was coming up in the world, like there was Tiger, like all those names, like I get they have that in common. So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you also Shaq was a generational talent? We ain't
Thank you. Like, what is this? Come on, man. Anyway, carry on. I don't even know why
I guess my thing is like
entertain that.
Yeah, so I guess my thing is like, is it a certain point in time where you have to be talked about and then to become one? Because, like, for example, because I know because you mentioned it, and I think Gilbert Arenas talked about it too. Like with Sebastian Telfair, the generational talent because of all the hype that he had coming out, or is Lonzo the generational talent because of what he had, the hype coming out of Chino Hills. Like, if that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of the question around this.
Again, that's why it's two conversations for me. It's
So that's why I asked when it comes to talent wise and everything, or player, so to speak. Player? I don't even know if that's the same.
It's not the same to me. It's different.
Yeah,
it's as a player.
I think he's a great
generational.
Shooter. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Talent wise, you can look at a whole lot of things. Even if you have generational talent, it don't always translate. You might not become who you're supposed to be. So, I mean, it's all how you defining the talent term. So, I'm just happy I was able to witness it. So, we got to see it.
Absolutely,
I enjoyed it. So
I was happy I got a ring.
I was trying to figure out, exactly what you meant by. I mean, I understand you. It sounds like your generational talents are everybody that's at the top of their game or at the top of their position. And if that's the case, is there any greater shooter other than Steph Curry? Because if we're going by, if we're going by, but so far those generational talents were the tops of their positions. So would Steph be at the top of his position?
He's second right now? There's some people will argue that he might be.
You talking about all time?
I got you.
I mean, just all time.
Okay. I was like, oh no, absolutely not.
I'm not saying I have him above Magic.
Hell
I'm not saying
no.
I do. I'm saying that
don't even get me going on this shit. Don't even get me going.
Why y'all be getting so mad about this? Like, it'd be hilarious.
I'm asking.
No. I'm passionate. I ain't mad. I'm passionate.
The fact that there are people out there that make that argument. Like,
I don't think he's being mad. I think he's talking.
Yeah. I'm not mad. Hopefully, I ain't getting coming up. I'm passionate, absolutely, but not
it's
mad.
1-2. It's 1-2. It is what it is. 1-2.
Yes, for sure.
1-2.
Yes, 1-2. Yes, absolutely.
It's. Here's the thing. Like, how I always took generational was you gonna see it once in your lifetime. That's what we're gonna see. We did. We weren't around for Will.
Help.
Shaq is generous. Stop. All right, stop.
Bruh.
There was nothing like Shaq.
Hey, quit trolling, dudes. Quit trolling, G. Quit trolling.
Quit
trolling, man.
100 all-time players and one of the
Quit
greatest.
trolling, G. Quit trolling, man. Jordan is the greatest, but quit trolling. Quit trolling.
Shaq didn't have help. He didn't have help.
There's nobody like Shaq ever
who was doing
in this league. Ever. We knew about Shaq at LSU, and he was just no way.
Shaq is like Godzilla, bro. Like, it's
no
just,
way.
It doesn't exist.
You'll never see that. Probably
he's one of one. He is
bro.
one of one.
Generational.
We've never seen anything like him since. Like
and
nothing.
won't. Not
won't,
where the
exactly.
game
We
and
won't.
where the game is going. We will never see it again.
Nah.
Yeah.
What
Never
about
see-
Hakeem? What about Hakeem? Hakeem didn't put up numbers like this, G. He beat him in the finals when he
Yes,
was
he beat
early
him in the finals,
in
but
his
he
years.
wasn't Shaq. Like,
Absolutely.
And
But he wasn't
I love the
Shaq,
dream.
dog.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
But,
But
let's
he wasn't.
don't do that. Don't do
wasn't
that.
Shaq.
Don't do
I
that.
feel like some people
as
you
good
had
as
to
the
just
dream
be there for
was, he's
Shaq.
not
Like
a generational talent.
Right.
you had to be there for Shaq. That shit was different.
Yeah.
As great as the dream was, he didn't
Very
come close
great.
to no doggone Shaq.
No. And Shaq wasn't even in his prime yet. You get Lakers Shaq? Man.
Hakeem wouldn't have won nothing. Not that.
that wasn't. Come on, man. Hakeem got the best of Shaq at the right time.
So I still asked who's the greatest shooter because I'm trying to figure out if Steph is a generational talent. I'm just trying to figure
Steph's the
out.
greatest shooter of all time. I'm
said
not
he's
thinking
not?
about it with Steph. Yeah,
I
I'm not.
agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with greatest shooter. That's it.
So, but that's my thing. Like, there's nobody we've ever seen on the level of Steph and shooting. So does that not put him in a separate category? I'm asking.
You never,
Oh,
Deuce,
Jerry
you never
West over
saw.
Shaq.
Anyway,
All right,
carry on, man. Carry
I'm
on,
done
dog.
today.
Carry
I'm
on,
sorry,
G,
what?
man. He's
Oh,
trolling,
man.
man.
Hey, man,
You
You
are
gotta
trolling.
be. You gotta be.
You gotta be trolling, G.
gotta
Oh.
be.
You literally
You just-
can't
you-
tell
you
me
don't
you know
like Shaq.
basketball. Yeah, you just say that. Just say you don't like Shaq.
You don't
I
like
respect that. I respect
You got
that.
Charles Barkley over Shaq. That's what it sounded like to me.
Chuck D.
Golly, man.
Speaking of Steph, real quick. Hey, y'all been watching Clipped?
I haven't watched it at all.
Oh,
I
y'all
don't
gotta
even
watch
know what
that
that-
shit.
what
Is
is-
y'all
what
gotta
is
watch
that?
that shit.
I keep hearing they having a hard time taking Lawrence Fishburne as Doc Rivers. Like, I heard
Yo, Dan.
Wait,
please
what?
watch-
Oh no, yeah, no, it's a show about the Clippers.
Yeah,
Like Lawrence
And
Fishburne.
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne,
winning
Lawrence
time.
Fishburne is playing Doc Rivers.
it's
Wait. So the Clippers went on and did losing time?
pretty
Yeah.
much yes. Pretty
Hey.
much yes.
Hey, 1,000,000%. You had winning time and losing time, and that's what
This
clipped
is-
is. The fact
Yeah.
that they named it clipped should tell you everything you need to know.
That's fair.
Are they
That's fair.
showing no racist ass
Well, I
on it?
think that's what it's supposed to be all about.
Al Bundy.
Oh, I didn't
Donald
even
Sterling.
know what this was about. I never even
Oh,
heard of
yeah.
it.
Oh no, I'm saying I think
Yeah.
that's like the main reason why it's a thing is because of Donald
I
Sterling.
was wondering why
Oh, yeah.
Sports
What?
Center was talking to Ed
I
O'Neill.
didn't even know
I
Oh,
was
that.
yeah.
wondering, like,
Al
why the
Bundy
hell
and
is
Donald
Al Bundy
Sterling.
on Sports Center?
Yeah.
See,
All right,
here-
fellas,
here's
I
the
gotta
issue, Dan.
head out though. Y'all be easy.
Oh,
All right,
later,
Be
Jordan.
safe, bro.
Alright,
Be
alright.
safe.
What I don't understand is, as I watch the first two episodes, I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing or I'm supposed to be taking this serious. Like, I'm like, is it a comedy or are they trying to be dramatic? It shit is. Y'all, please watch it, man. Dan, I know you gonna love this shit. Like, the Donald,
I
he's
need to
being
watch it.
Donald Sterling for show. Like,
Wow.
Oh,
whoa, like,
he taking that role real serious.
yeah,
huh?
you like. I'm looking at Al Bundy, like, hold on, bro. Like, you real
Yeah, real
comfortable right
racist.
now. Like,
You real
you
comfortable saying
comfortable.
that word, huh?
It's and y'all gotta watch it, man. It's on Hulu, so you
Oh,
got
that's
Hulu. Y'all
funny.
gotta check that out, man. It's shit.
Check
Is
that clipped
hilarious.
out, huh? That is
Yeah, I think
hilarious.
y'all will enjoy it. So
I
What
think
else we
so
got?
too, man. Any of those true story documentaries, those docuseries, that should be hilarious, man. Hey, they got Chris Paul in there.
oh whoever that dude is, the Chris Paul dude. They look. I'm gonna tell you right now, Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, they probably gonna sue. Somebody's getting sued. Like the way they're being portrayed right now. Like, I mean, Doc pretty much called them bitches. Like you're like, damn, it was like that in LA. Like I'm learning a lot. Like I'm like, oh, I knew they was there. I heard the rumblings that there was static, but it
Who's
sounded
the
like shit was-
producer of this show?
I don't know.
Wait,
Um,
I know this answer because they was talking about it. Damn it, who produced
No,
this?
he
shit?
ain't. the voice. At least if he tries, he
Wait.
ain't good.
Hold on. Y'all just said Lawrence Fishburne is playing
Doc
Doc
Rivers.
Rivers?
Yes.
Yes. It's
Al
it's a
Bundy,
tough tell,
Terradome.
man.
Al Bundy playing Donald
The executive producer is Gina Welsh, Nia Jacobson, Brad Simpson, Zane Devine, Ramona Shelburne, and Kevin Bray.
Ramona
Oh,
Shelburne.
Ramona
is-
Shelburne. Oh,
Yes.
She's
Ramona
a
Shelburne, that's who
reporter
I was thinking
in
about.
LA. She's a
Yeah.
LA reporter.
It's Ramona Shelburne joint. Yeah,
You know she a
Mm.
midget, right?
they was congratulating her
That's
on
it. Hey,
SportsCenter.
that's it.
Bruh,
Y'all know
say
she a
little
midget,
person,
right?
bruh. Bruh, say little person, man.
Why?
Hey,
Because
is she really?
calling a little
I'm dead
person
serious.
of the
Let
no,
me look
honestly,
up
calling
Ramona
a little
Shelburne.
person the N word is like calling a black person the N word.
Ramona Shelburne. Height.
My bad.
Yeah.
So she might have some credibility on some of that shit, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
so
She knows some stories.
she was in LA, like you
She
said.
was
so, yeah.
there. I know that.
bro.
Yeah,
Ramona Shelburne is 5'2". She's not a midget.
Ed O'Neill's playing Dallas Sterling.
Yeah, I said that. I said Al Bundy.
Oh no, Terradome. Yeah, yeah, Al Bundy.
But yeah,
He'll
she
always
5'2",
be Al
bro.
Bundy. Does
Like that don't make that ain't you ain't in midget
Fishburne
stats,
is playing Doc.
right?
Yeah, if y'all get a chance, just watch. Like I said, the first 2 episodes are out, so
Fishburne used
it's-
the voice.
you will not be disappointed. Like, you will not be disappointed.
At 4'11" and under, you are considered midget status. But she made it. She's at 5'2". Hey,
They got a
her.
definition for that?
She plays softball. They got a little picture of her playing some damn softball. She looked like she
Got a
played
little
softball.
picture.
Wait, Dennis, you got an LP story?
nah, no,
Huh?
I don't know
Oh,
what
okay.
Terradome's talking about,
Dang,
bro. I
whoa.
do not. No, I do not. I do not. Yeah, see, I told you the little presents.
Hey,
They're not the M
my
bombs.
bad.
Can't call
My
them
Yeah,
M-bombs.
bad.
Dennis
My
tried to let
bad.
you know, man.
Little people. I'm sorry.
Dear
I didn't know. Don't mess up my shins or my
Yeah,
knees
just-
or my nuts.
Oh damn! I mean, I wish Jordan was still on here. She went to Stanford.
What I do?
Ramona,
she?
she went to Stanford. She was a 3-time academic All-American athlete in softball. Played on the first Stanford team to make the NCAA tournament in '98 and Women's College World Series in 2001.
Okay.
Ramona played a little ball. Ramona played, you know, a little something, 5'2" self. Couldn't see her, boy. She was, hey, you know what they got a picture of her doing? Bunting. You know, short people do the bunting the most. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be good. They got a picture of her ass bunting. I'm like, oh, y'all wrong. I know what that means.
She got a little rump on her, huh? Hey, them little people be having rumps, huh? I know I'm real.
They do. I ain't gonna
Why
lie.
y'all-
Word.
I ain't gonna lie.
Huh.
They do.
Hey, Dennis,
They
Dennis,
do.
what y'all say? She had a little fatty on her, huh?
Yeah,
Little people.
they
had a
I think had a
little
little bit
fatty
of
in
wagon she was dragging. She had a little caboose. She had a little caboose
Not
back there.
Oops.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
buddy, she had a little sack
Hey.
back there.
Hey, real talk, y'all.
I wonder why it's like that.
I've been nervous of little people when I was growing up, though. Real talk, dead serious, bro. I used to have major issues,
think-
bro.
I don't really think it's that to me, and I'm not talking bad. I'm not talking bad.
Hey,
But they
man,
just all
right
look the
to
same.
Don. Hey, man, I'm about to get on up out of here because I've learned from me.
The little
Every
people,
time I
they
get
look
to going left,
ambidextrous.
Everybody be like, all right, y'all, go on and cut Dan off because he about to take it there. And I know
Come on,
it's
Dan,
still-
join us,
and
Dan.
I'm-
Let's go.
I'm just saying,
See, this is the
they-
chill part.
They look.
Why you always
Yeah,
leave
they be
on
looking
chill,
at-
man?
Hey, look,
You don't be doing
they be looking
nothing.
ambidextrous, bro. They be looking because like the boys and the girls, they all look the same, all of them. And it's not really them; it's their hands.
Oh, here we
Like
go.
their hands. Be
Hey, Wise,
so
look at Wise. Wise
ain't
is
going
on
there.
straight
Weird.
mute. I don't blame you.
I
I gotta be, man. I
ain't
gotta
saying
be.
nothing. I ain't saying nothing, dog. Like I know little people, man, and
For real?
yeah.
No, me too. I got one that live right upstairs, right in front of me. Cool little dude. Well, I mean,
Cool little dude.
see, I'm not. See, y'all. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying he's a cool dude, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, see y'all take it there, man. He's a cool dude.
Man,
saying,
Rod,
I
you might
talked
want
to
to
him all
wrap
the
this
time.
show up, my guy. Like, you might want to wrap this show up.
You're a cool little dude, huh?
I mean, he's a cool brother. Hey, he's a cool brother, man. He got regular feet, everything.
Would
Feet,
you?
regular
Whoa,
hands.
what?
What regular?
I'm just
What?
saying
What?
to be because you know
Regular?
bruh, he has like average size feet.
So he's a
Like
clown.
so it's bruh, you said that. I didn't say that.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
ain't
say
know.
that. Little wind up toy. Little wind up toy, man.
So his feet
No,
clapping. He got them. Hey, Rod, what he got? What he got, Rod? He got them bones. Busting
He's
out.
gonna be running for the
This
football like
shit
this.
is wild.
He
This
said he a
is
cool
wild.
little dude. I wish he hear you through the vents. I hope he hear your ass so he can run all over top your ass, clean,
Yeah.
like Chucky Doll steps.
Man, look.
Loud in the motherfucker with them clunkers. Can you imagine a motherfucker with little steps with big feet? What the hell? What the hell y'all got going on up there? Motherfucker doing an Indian burial dance upstairs.
Bro, this man told me.
Yo, somebody turn his
Mind you-
mic off. Like,
Mind you, hey, buddy's going to the 10th. He's talking about, yeah, I'm trying to see if I can play football next year. I said, play football next year for who? You ain't playing for no high school, brother. You can forget that.
oh,
He
little
be out
dude,
there
he's
every
a
day.
kid.
He like, hey,
Auntie Debbie,
10th
I'm
grade.
crying too.
Oh,
Auntie
oh,
Debbie,
man.
these
Nah, I
are
feel
real
terrible.
tears in my eyes, Auntie
Yeah.
Debbie. These are real
Yeah.
tears, dog.
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
boy
goodness.
said he all right. Okay. Well, you know. Shout out to Lil Man. And legit, like, you know,
Oh my goodness.
you know,
Oh my.
I hope he do good in all his future endeavors. My man said he want to run for the track team. He gonna run for the track team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, don't
When that
hey,
man,
hey, don't
I
they
used
got a
to want to play
league where the
football.
rims is lowered? Hey, don't they got a league where the rims is lowered?
But
Oh.
every time that man walk get on the bus, you hit the B button. Bring, bring.
hey man, you know,
Hit
hey,
the B jump.
listen, man. All I know
When you
is
go on the
Ramona
bus, all you hear is
Shelburne
bump,
has
bump,
made it. And the little league consists of peewees and the midgets, juniors, and seniors. You're right, and that's what they called them. And nobody was offended. Nobody was offended.
That's why I said it. I didn't know. I didn't know,
This
legit.
is my
I
thing.
didn't know.
See, I didn't even want to talk about this subject, but I have a question now. What is the
let's
point
go.
of making? What is the point of making words to mean a certain definition when you can't even use the word? So if we know they're midgets, and the definition of a midget is a short person or whatever it is, how do you get offended by the creation of the word midget? Like, if you created the word midget to describe little people, why do I get in trouble for saying midgets and I got to say little people? Well, damn it, don't make up the word midget then. Take midget out of the English dictionary, and I don't want to hear it no more. Like, I can't say retarded. Take that shit out too, because that describes what it is. If you read the definition of those words, they tell you what it is. And what we say, oh, you don't want to say those words. We can't say that words. Well, damn it, take it out the language then. Like, take it out the curriculum. Take it out of the schools, dog. Don't say midgets no more. Don't say retarded no more. You can't say faghead. You can't say that no more. I mean, them
Oh.
cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Oh,
We can't say nothing, man. We can't say a damn thing, man. Listen, I didn't want to go there, Wise. I tried to tell them to let me go. But
I really hope
took
this
me
ain't
down
going
this
to
rabbit
Gina's
hole,
Facebook
Wise.
page tonight. Like,
they took me down here, man. I just want to know what's going on, man. Why can't we say words no more? Why can't we say words no more?
Words with Friends coming soon. I don't know, Dan. I don't have an answer for you, my guy.
You know, I
don't.
don't mean nothing wrong by it. When I say
You're
midget, I ain't
just
trying to talk
curious.
about nobody.
You're just curious.
ooh. Mm.
Jeez.
I just wanted to be able to speak freely without being judged. You know,
Only in
man,
America.
I say little man acting a little retarded. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to gasp and clutch their pearls and turn around and, did you say retarded? Yeah, look up the damn definition of retarded and tell me if this little motherfucker ain't acting like it.
Hey, Dan. Hey, let it all go, man. Get it. You do what you got to do. Let it all out. Let it all out.
All right, well, I
mean,
guess
I'm
that's
good.
it.
I'm good. I mean, these are the things that we want to know, dog. It started off because we couldn't say midget no more. Like, damn, what can we say, dog? Like, midget is not even derogatory. Like, it ain't even like, you know, I'm being like, you know, derogatory, little motherfucking midget. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking midget. You know, it ain't even like something aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hell?
Hey, I really didn't know. That's why I'm dead serious. I didn't know that was really a word like that. Like, till the night. I was like, huh? I can't use that word.
Can we get a list of words that we can't say anymore? Can we just get a whole list of words that are no longer acceptable to say in public? Because this is getting out of hand.
And one thing for sure,
like you can't say nothing no more.
One thing's for sure, and two things for certain. You can't cancel me. I don't give a damn because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I cancel myself.
I'm gonna say something.
You can put the cancellation on me. I'll put it on myself. I didn't say anything wrong. Like people be like really going up. You know what? You know another thing that I can't stand right now, Wise? You know another thing that I can't stand right now? I can't stand the word bully. Okay? People have taken that word bully and have completely run with it, dog. I am so tired of hearing these weak ass victims talk about I'm being bullied in one way, shape, or the form. Like,
can I get the time out real quick? I get the time out. First of all, Rod and Dan just like, y'all can cancel me. I don't really give a fuck. Like, that might have been the best line of the night. Like, he said it with a straight face. And Dan's just like, yeah. I mean, pretty much.
These are questions we want answered. Like, man, we come from a different generation where you could say stuff. Now all of a sudden, I can't walk down the street. Oh, you can't say that.
Nigga,
what you mean I can't say that? Well, what if somebody hears that?
Dog. Like I can't do nothing. I'm sick
I'm one of them old men that feel that way.
Like, okay, so anybody that is on the call today, everybody in the chat, if you grew up in the 80s, okay? If you grew up in the 90s, all right? 70s, 60s, like you knew the real definition of a bully. You know what I'm saying? A real definition of a bully. Bullies, they were at school, they were at church or wherever you went, whatever social, you know what I'm saying? Like you had a guy or a woman that picked on other people that, you know, did it. Those were real bullies. You went home to your parents, you talked about it, I'm getting picked on or whatever. You got to stand up for yourself, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's had that conversation. If you go online and call somebody fat, you're being a bully. What?
That's facts.
That ain't bullying, dog. We know what real bullies took your money, dog. Real bullies whooped your ass at the playground. Real bullies had you not wanting to get on the bus or get off at the bus stop. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these are real bullies, dog. I call somebody fat and you're bullying me. I'm so, stop using the word bully, folks, because you don't know what getting bullied really feels like. You don't know what real bullies are. You're talking about being an internet bully. What? You weak motherfucker. Like you soft, sorry mother. Y'all letting somebody on a keyboard on the internet that you don't interact with, that you don't speak to, that you don't see. Y'all over here getting emotional about what they say about you on the web. Oh, you weak little motherfuckers, man. You're retards. Fucking retards, man. Dog, no, dog. We're not going for it anymore. We're not gonna take it.
No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
I can't. We're not taking it no more. Thanks, my love. We not taking it no more, baby.
The right to use it. No way. They ain't gonna lose it. We got a right to ring a song. Let me stop, man. I be thinking of stuff like that too. Me and Dan, we really be having these conversations. We just brought it to light like this. Like, why stuff got to be canceled or bullied or whatever? Like,
No,
I understand why like Dave Chappelle does what he does and he pushes the envelope. I really feel it, man, because it's like, man, nothing should be, hey man, it is what it is.
hey man, let me tell you something. I know I'm letting everybody know I do not stand for racism. I don't. Okay, I don't stand for racism. I get it. It's alive and well in 2024. Still, we still have ignorant people. I get it. I totally understand. Do I think that John Gruden should have lost his job for the hilarious fucking joke that he said? It was a hilarious joke. I mean,
What was the joke?
He was just talking about what was the dude Maurice what was the CBA the players NFLPA president. What's that boy name? What's that black boy name?
What did he say?
Maurice. He just said he had like watermelon lips or something. He said it was something he said in the email or whatever. He was talking about Maurice. You see how funny it was? Everybody laughed. Right? Why did John Gruden get fat? Now, it was a racist joke. People tell racist jokes all the time, dog. It was an email. I know everybody in the chat, before you go holier than thou, everybody has sent something to a friend that was a little sketchy, right? That was a little, you know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? He was the joke inappropriate? Yes. But come on, dog. Like, he wasn't throwing around N-bombs. He just said my man had the big lips. You know what I'm saying? They was laughing about it. They joke about it. We talk about, hey, black people. Y'all know we talk about white people now. We talk about them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
About them little splits they got.
I got some IMs. You know what I'm saying? I got some emails. We talk about them all the time now. So I just look at it like, that was fucked up. He said that shit, but it's kind of funny. My man lost his whole career. And we know that it is a lot more going on in those places than a couple of email jokes. Come on, dog. Like,
but why you think Snyder got out?
The difference is
he ain't had no choice. That boy, he had more than racist problems. That boy had it. He had problems all the way from top to bottom. He had women problems, and that's the one thing. Hey, Wise, what did I say? Wise? Nobody ever really gets fired for racist stuff, but the moment you start messing with the chicks, once you start, being bullies over the women and doing so,
Hold on, let's be clear though. It's a certain set of women that will get you clipped real quick. Like, it's a certain group of women that will get you clipped real quick. Like,
when you say it's a certain demographic,
three of fucking people over. Put it that way. Yes, like
facts.
Yeah,
big facts. So all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you
good conversation right here. This is good talk, man. I love this. Because this is real talk, man. Hey, if we gonna chill, this is the real stuff that needs to be talked about for real. Because stuff like this is like, why does stuff get canceled? Even though behind every joke is some truth, you got to think about stuff like this for real. Real talk. That's just me, though. But,
hey, man.
Dan, what you think about your man that stood up at the graduation and said what he said to the women about, you think that you're going to go out here and get these high-paying jobs, and when in all reality, most of you probably going to be at home and this, that, and the third.
He wasn't lying.
No, he wasn't.
See, that's the thing. When people tell the truth,
they made him out to be that.
Absolutely. When people want to hear something like that, Corey Holcomb gets a lot of people don't like Corey Holcomb for what he says.
He be telling the truth.
I love him. Absolutely, because he is unapologetic about being himself. Period, point blank. I watch his show every week just because I'm like, about time is somebody on here that's just telling the actual factual truth and they ain't afraid to be like, hey, this is how life be. This man said he be at church. He would go to churches, dog, because he knew, hey, man, I'm going to church. I just want to see how many chicks I'm going to fuck from there. That's real talk. When he, dog, it's funny, but I've been in my 20s and I've been at church. I've been in my teens and been at church, and I sure wasn't even thinking about God. I'm keeping it a buck with myself and saying that out loud because I knew why I was doing it.
I'm a preacher's kid, and I'm gonna tell you, I had some of the best access ever. So I'm letting you know.
Like, stop this coddling of stuff that y'all know is facts. Like, oh, because they said it? Y'all be saying this stuff behind closed doors, man.
So, Dennis, to answer your question, I think it was great. I think it was honest. I think he didn't tell no lies. Like, this is what happens during those type of ceremonies, right? Typically, they go up and give a big speech, and it'd be all fluff. It'd be all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go off and you're going to have great futures and all that. It's so broad. It's so vague. It's so many lies. Most of them peoples ain't even going to pay back their student loans that's graduating right now. Let's talk about the real facts. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So for him to be like, hey,
they can't even pay the rent right now.
Some of y'all going to be at the crib. Sounds pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like a legit speech. Sounds like somebody can actually listen to that speech and be like, man, I'm glad he said it because it's the truth for me. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't have to feel bad about living up to the expectations or whatever it is. At least he told an honest, you know what I'm saying, speech. It may not have went over well with most folks because they want to hear the fluff. They want to hear the bullshit. That's why people didn't like Kevin Samuels. Not people. That's why mostly women didn't like Kevin Samuels because he wasn't trying to disrespect nobody. He was giving you the truth. Hey, baby, you're 45 years old with 5 kids, and you want a guy with 900 credit score, no children, a 8-figure job, and you think you deserve it. What are we fucking talking about, dog?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Like, let's come out of La La Land. Like, baby, your stuff ain't that good.
Real
like,
talk.
Come out of La La Land.
Oh, no,
I don't care what no one says.
It's good if you got 5 of them. It's good if you got 5.
That's fine. But your expectations are like out of this world. Like, it's not even average. Like, you're talking about 1%ers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
He would go in there. He be telling me, what I gotta do. Be reincarnated because you ain't get one.
Ain't nobody coming down to Jackson, Mississippi to save you, baby.
Nobody. But they want to deal in this fluffy old reality of social media because of a lot of bull. Do y'all know half these chicks out here while y'all sitting up here bull driving after these chicks? They drive Toyota Camrys.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yeah, and they want you to. He gotta make $150K. Like, girl, you don't even make $150K. Why he gotta make it?
You don't even make nothing close to that.
You don't get $150 in food stamps, baby. Shut the hell up.
Right. What are you talking about here?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, please.
You looking for 150? You don't even get 150
a month.
Yeah.
But you want this stuff ready like because of social media and the stuff you watch on TV. Everybody want to be a housewife. Everybody in their mom want to be a housewife.
Oh, but don't want to do housewife stuff.
It's ridiculous. Damn, even doing the housewife stuff, Dennis. They want to be and whoa. Because your definition of housewife stuff is totally different from what their definition of housewife stuff
is.
Housewife
Absolutely.
Stuff is. Because they see TV. Ain't none of them housewives on TV cleaning up. Who on there have you seen with a dustpan in their hand or a broom? They going to brunch, baby. They in brunches. They traveling. They at stores shopping. They housewives, dog. That's what they want to be. Not know what clean. Dennis talking about something. They don't want to do housework stuff. Oh, yes, they do. They housewife stuff is charging up the card. But
Dan, hold on. You're speaking about something that you're talking about a show, which is a fantasy. But if you even look at the whole narrative of the show, basketball wise, whatever wise, whomever,
No, you stupid.
they
That
not
was
even
classic.
they not even
I
married.
think you are an NFL running back.
They're not
Yeah, you
even
running back.
married.
And fill the
You a
fill the
baby?
A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they're not even married.
NBA
You a
girl.
baby
That boy-
mama.
That boy said you are an NFL running back. Yikes!
But yeah, it's like that. It's like, dog, y'all looking up to these chicks and they're not even married. So really and truly, what world are you living in right now?
Straight fantasy, dog. Oh, hold on.
They all want to be Kardashians, man. That's what it is.
They
Like,
all, dog.
that was the worst thing to ever happen. I'll be honest with you. It was the worst thing that ever happened.
Hey, your man said, he said, when the old girl's like, there ain't no good man out there. He said, no, yeah, it is. That's false. That's a lie. No, there's plenty of good men out there.
plenty.
They just don't want your ass. It's
Plenty.
plenty of them.
Right.
They just don't want you.
Plenty.
How are you missing that?
Plenty. So, hey, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
so
11
what
to 10 on
chat are
East
you
Coast
in?
time.
Like,
I'm
I
about to
see
Right.
everything over
hey,
there. Yeah, I was like,
I'm missing
No,
something.
I'm watching this on my phone too, and I don't see him on my phone. I see him on the chat right here, but not on the phone.
Who you
you
talking
watching in YouTube?
Yeah, I'm watching this. Yeah, give us views. Yeah, I do it every time I watch it on the show.
Wait, say that again. You watch what?
I'm watching us on YouTube right now.
And you don't see none of the chat?
No, I see most of it. I don't see well, the last one I got, it was Reds, but I don't see
You
Terradomes
stupid
at all. I
Terradome.
see
Them
yours.
PKs be on the prowl.
Yeah, I don't see Terradomes though.
Like this?
Boy, stupid.
Wow. But yeah, this was a dope show, y'all. My bad.
we was
I
on
don't
the
know
prowl.
what
though,
was going on.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
It just be
sure.
real talk about stuff, man. Yo, shout out to Terradome and them in the morning. Terradome Michelle, they'll be having
It's on
their show in the
Thursday, right?
morning for
You
sure.
said Tuesdays and
Yes, sir.
Thursdays is for them at 10 a.m.
Yes, sir. 10 a.m. Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we watching.
Yeah.
Make sure I check in tomorrow. I couldn't do it on Tuesday. Too much work going on.
You know what, Terradome? Now that I think about it, okay, so they're not. It wasn't a little person. It wasn't a little person. She had little person tendencies. But she wasn't little. She was just
Wait, what's
she was just short as
tendencies?
shit. Because she was just short.
What's a little
Like she
person
wasn't a
tendencies?
certified. Like because she wasn't a certified dwarf or nothing like that. Like she wasn't. She was just extremely short. But she wasn't.
What are we
She wasn't
talking
the little person. No, because
Like, what's
Terradome
going on?
said Terradome said earlier. He said I'm quite sure I got a little person story. And I actually she wasn't a little person. She wasn't. She was like 4'9", 4'10". So she wasn't considered a little person.
Oh,
was
yes,
just short,
yes,
like
the hell she is.
She was, but the thing, she wasn't though. I mean, if I know her name, but she wasn't that. She wasn't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like she had regular features. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate to say it like that.
She was like
But, like,
fourth
she
grader
didn't have, like-
size.
Nah, nah. I mean, she was an adult. Like she was in the army. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she wasn't a little person. She was real short.
She was a dwarf?
Nah,
Is that wrong to
she wasn't
say
a dwarf.
too?
See,
No,
see, that's
dwarf
what I'm
is wrong.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's the difference
I don't
between a
know.
dwarf and a midget? What's the difference? I want to.
Because
I'm
I
googling
think-
it. I'm googling it. The hell with that.
I think dwarves have like regular. They have regular everything. Like they have like a,
Dan was like, fuck this. I'm Googling it. Like you see, what's that? I can't.
What is
My
a
face
midget?
really hurts.
In some circles, a midget is the term used for a proportionate dwarf. What? However, the term has fallen into disfavor and is considered offensive by most people of short stature. What? FAQ, Little People of America. What is the difference between a dwarf and a midget? Traditionally, the term dwarf was used to describe individuals with disproportions of body and limb, while midgets refer to those of reduced stature but normal proportions. Oh shit. So there you have it, folks. Dwarfs have like fucked up body
Regular?
parts. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't regular. The midgets are the regular. Like they just small, but they got regular portion size, like arms, legs. You know, it like fits their body. Dwarfs, they say they have the irregular body limb proportion sizes.
So they got like 3 fingers and like
you
a
can have,
thumb.
a dwarf can have like a long arm and a short arm, a long leg and a short leg. Like,
Hey, this is a good show. Y'all had a good night.
look up Elf. Now see who goes by Elf. Man, I'm out of here, man. Hey, let's
Hey man, this man said you can have one long arm.
That's how they say it.
Hey, man.
Disproportions of body and limb. My boy can have you could be a dwarf with a long
I
torso.
I think what they're saying is like, like short arms, the short hands, the tiny feet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're saying. They're not saying one limb is different.
Nope. That's not what the definition says. You can Google it right now. Midgets are proportion people that are small. Dwarfs are they can have anything. They can be small and long at the same time. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like it. All right, y'all. Hey, we appreciate. Thank you, Auntie. Great show tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Pterodome fucking hilarious.
Hit that like button.
Like Gordon Gartrell.
Hey, Pterodome. Perfect analogy.
God,
Dwarfs are like the Gordon Gartrell Denise shirts. And if you had washed the original Gordon Gartrell and shrunk it, it would be a midget. Everything is still proportioned the same. It's just small in stature. That Gordon Gartrell Denise status.
Somebody got to get the more you know sound effect. Somebody's got to get the more you know sound effect. Like,
that's that dwarf joint for sure.
My goodness, I'm getting something to eat, man. Y'all have a good night. Like, goddamn. Hey, but you learned something tonight, right?
We learned something.
Yeah,
didn't know the
Dwarfs
definitions
are
like
not
that.
midgets.
Hey,
And vice
bingo.
versa. Now y'all
Bingo.
know.
Long story short, Pterodome, I gave her the business. I'm not gonna lie.
Good night, y'all.
We do.